Okay, hello and welcome to the meeting. So, for those of you who are here for the first time and are wondering if you're in the right place, this, of course, would be the NAACP BWG, which, of course, would be the National Association for the Awareness of Certain People Born in the Wrong Generation. And I know with the pandemic going on, a lot of you wish you were in a different time period than now. So this is a meeting where we can all come and talk about that. So we'll just kind of go ahead in a circle. We'll start with me. I'm Pete. Hello. And I've been with the organization about 10 years or so now. So we'll just go in a circle here to my left. Bradley.
All right, cool. Hey everyone, I'm Bradley, and I was born in the wrong generation.
Hi, Bradley.
So, I feel like I should have been born in the 1980s. Felt I should make that more obvious. Yeah, I love Depeche Mode, and a lot more than that Justin fucking Bieber.
His favorite album?
Black Celebration. Exactly. You know what? And I'll take Duran Duran or Michael Jackson over anything they got playing on the radio in this, present day.
Well, you do realize that music preference is not the only thing that differentiates someone from being born in the wrong generation.
Oh, yeah, of course. That is why I purchased this. It's a car phone. What? So cool. It's a lot better than those smartphones.
You realize that's not a car phone, right? It's just a phone shaped like a car.
Shit.
Speaking of music, synthesizers are the fucking worst. I mean, I want real instruments in my music. My father introduced me to his vintage clothing and music, and I knew I was a true child of the 1960s.
Fascinating.
All my boyfriend wants to do is play Madden or Call of Duty with the boys. I'd rather be at home playing Pong on my Magnavox Odyssey. Got it at a flea market.
Hey, you know that the Odyssey came out in '73, right?
Fuck!
Okay. All right, let's just calm the fuck down. Okay, let's just move on from that then to Frank. Hey, no, told you, don't do that. You know better.
How's everyone doing this fine evening? I almost got here late. Ain't that just the darnest thing?
Isn't it? Well, why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself for the newcomers?
Of course, buddy.
I'm not your fucking buddy.
So, you know my name. And I'm a true child of the 1950s. You see, it was just such a keen time to be alive. Eisenhower in the White House, the economy at its highest point in decades thanks to the greatest generation. And women in the kitchen making dinner for men, where they belong.
I take offense to that.
Play your guitar and let the real men in this room talk. As I was saying...
Hey, whoa. I'm offended as well. I mean, you can't just walk in here and say you're better than anybody.
I don't see anything wrong with what I'm saying, as long as what I'm saying is right.
Okay, how about we don't dominate the conversation? Then let's go to Charleston.
Hey y'all, my name's Charleston. I just knew that I belonged in the 1850s when I bought my first property uptown. See, I own an apartment building, and the residents are all
Say it, motherfucker. Just say it. Say it. I want you to. Oh, please say it.
black folks.
Nah, that's what I thought.
All right, that's a very progressive take for someone born in your era.
Well, thank you, Mr. Therapist. So I have them all stay in half rooms after they sign a contract, of course. They do some chores for me and fix up some of the other buildings that I own, but they stay in the spaces at no cost to them at all. It's splendid.
That sounds like slavery.
Nonsense. Well, they don't get paid for their labor, but they get accommodations, 3 square meals, and they're encouraged to find a mate to grow a larger family to help with the workload.
Yeah, that sounds like the dictionary definition of slave labor.
He's right. He's 100% right.
Isn't that one of those smartphones?
Shit.
I'm not trying to be no slave trader. Honest. I just see it as a cost-effective way for them to be employed and keep a roof over their heads.
That sounds like a square deal for those black folks.
Let's move on. Okay, for the love of God, let's move on. Mary, how about you?
Mary is my slave name.
None of you in this room can say that!
Well, excuse me. My true name is Meredith. I belong in the 1780s. Trying to fit in to my natural time period has been quite the trip. I'll tell you that. There is no horse parking downtown that doesn't involve getting hit by one of those horrible metal mechanical carriages.
Cars?
These chairs are so small. And I can't find enough powdered sugar to keep this wig the right color.
Powdered sugar? That's what you use? You goddamn idiot. Oh, that's not what you're supposed to use.
Well, excuse me. I can't use the interwebs to look up what I need.
Yeah, because in the 1780s they used the interwebs to look up what they needed for their wigs as well.
Yes. I do believe it is my time to speak, correct?
You go right ahead, buddy. 'Cause at this point, I don't even give a fuck.
Yes, excellent. My official title is Lord Louis V. My father was a purveyor of land in your 20th century. Well, when I inherited the land upon his death, I came to realize that I truly belonged in the 14th century. Now, I'm not sure which decade, but I know it's where I truly reside.
Oh, yeah, very interesting.
You could declare that again, good sir. You see, had I not had my epiphany and embarked upon this journey, would I have met the man that sits next to me? He shares our condition, and he has helped me immensely.
Oh, wonderful. Now would Asian man with the knife be so inclined to introduce himself?
A Batu, and he does not speak. You do not deserve an answer. These people are all frauds, and you enable them. So catty, Batu. You see, if it were not for him, I would have never found the perfect vessels for my time apropos expansion.
Vessels? You mean like ships?
Oh, no. Able-bodied citizens, working upon a plot of land that I have supplied them with, and they've, usually been working since their early adulthood.
I like the sound of that.
Of course you would.
These are not mere slaves, sir. This is the feudal system at its finest. It's most effective. It's most efficient. You see, all it takes is an intense dedication to my land and myself. And they, too, share in the fruits of their labor. And I share in 65% profit. Rinse and repeat.
That's it! I can't take any more of this bullshit. Look, you all may have found your place in the world, or whatever you want to fucking call it, all right? I'm happy where I am. So, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna play my PS4 in my apartment and pretend that I never met any of you pretentious fucks. Except for you, Barbara. You all right. Stupid cracker.
Well, looks like Mr. Bradley had himself a breakthrough. Well, I guess that's time for us to go ahead and take this meeting out back and shoot it like the dog that it is. Let's adjourn for the day and meet next week if you people can tell time, whether that be by rooster or by sundial or by just watching the grass grow. I don't give a fuck. Bye.
Me miss meeting? Me sad. Me very sad.
So sorry, sport.
Me born in wrong generation.
We know.
Good heavens! A half-naked cretin!
Don't listen to him. Be free, man.